All right. Yo, Charlamagne, we live?
We live.
All right. Welcome to the B-Side Podcast, a podcast where we spotlight the vibe curators, the unsung heroes that turn your regular night out into an unforgettable night. I am DJ Revy B.
And I am your humble and gracious Mr. Dre.
Yes. And we're back with another episode. This time we got a celebrity in the house, a world record breaker.
You know, it's when your friends start doing all these type of things, it just makes it funny. It's like, what are you talking about?
He came in here with the linen pants on, with the stylist dripping, muscle shirt. He been working out. Like,
you can never be a hero in your business.
He got the rollie on.
It's your own people that, boy, it's cool.
It's blinded. It's blinded. Ching-a-ling. We have DJ Obi in the house, but like I like to call him, Obi-Wan Kenobi is in the house. What's up, my brother?
Because I got a dirty mouth.
We can. I just choose not to, but yes, I do once in a while.
But yeah, man, thanks for having me. It's
What's
dope.
up, Obi?
Chilling, man.
How far now?
I did. Just been going crazy, but we're here now. I don't speak Igbo. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. True fact. I'm still there. I'm looking for an Igbo teacher. I've been announcing this.
I can teach you the little that I the five. Don't be a hater.
She doesn't know that I know.
Don't be a
but
hater.
no. I've been seriously trying to, more for the fact that I feel like there's a lot of money on that side that I'm not tapped into. So.
Some high life music.
You understand? So I feel like there's a language barrier that's blocking that side of the money. So I need it bad. I want it.
Yeah. You should. Yeah. I actually, me too. I want to learn.
Just walk around with Google Translate.
Yeah, but it's different, especially for African languages. You feel me? Actually, I won't even say African languages. Languages in general. Some people actually want you to know how to speak and respond and stuff like that. It just makes them, creates a tighter bond, I guess.
Yeah,
you feel me? With that business partner or that, whatever partner.
Yeah, there's a familiarity.
Exactly.
They feel like,
because there's sometimes I want to express myself and I know that what I want to say can only be passed across strongly in Igbo, but I can't say it. English might be too light.
My husband always makes fun of me because I can barely speak Igbo and I don't know how to speak Yoruba at all. I'm half and half.
Oh, really?
And sometimes, and he's Yoruba, and he's like, man,
well, I always tell people I blame our parents. Though.
Yep.
Did they let you speak it in the house?
No. So when I was younger, I know all the cuss words in Igbo because that's what
I know how to. You know, exactly.
I know all those.
You understand? But yeah, some of the insults, yes, but I want to be able to hold a conversation. I want to be able to,
Me and my cousins, we actually tried to do that where there was this thing called Marco Polo and we tried to just have conversations in Igbo and I was doing Ingli Igbo most of the time.
I'll say this though, around the time my dad passed when I was in the village, I was actually picking up because everybody in the village decided that they were not going to speak English to me. And my siblings, they were not going to speak any English. And if we didn't get it, we didn't get it. So we had to literally, and it's your brain at that point because you're going through grief and it's almost like survival as well. So he's like, okay, I need to learn these things so that I understand what they say, So I was picking up. So I do have this I do have this goal that at some point I want to move back to the East and at least do a full year, 2 years, create a base there. You feel me? I'm looking forward to that time in my life, but for now, I'm still flying around.
All right. Well, you have been touring. You've been everywhere. So
the East.
No, I do it well when I can. I go there when I can. We got touch base. My dad is buried out there, so when I can, I do touch base. But it hasn't been for a while.
Yeah. All right, so we usually like to start off with our B-side icebreakers, and it's rapid fire. So what's your favorite genre of music?
R&B.
R&B. Is that where, what was it, 69 room?
Room 69.
Room 69. A time, a vibe, R&B.
Room 69. It's going to come out. It's going to come back soon.
Okay, good. Who is your favorite R&B artist?
All-time favorite R&B artist? Man, it's a mix of the greats, but I don't know that I have a particularly favorite.
Top 3 if you were stuck on the island and you had to
Aaliyah,
listen to. Okay.
Teddy Pendergrass,
Freaky boy.
R. Kelly.
Freaky boy. Wow.
R. Kelly.
Freaky. What's your favorite R&B album that you can sing from top to bottom?
8701 Usher.
Not Confessions? 8701
That's just
Usher?
cool. 8701.
I'm picking a
Have
trend.
them all.
Likes numbers.
He's Igbo, of course.
I'm picking a trend. Don't worry.
All right. If you were to create an African supergroup, who would be the 3 artists in the group?
Burner. Man, I would actually love to see a Burner Rema, but I want a female in the mix.
Burner Rema.
Yeah.
Like a fave.
You feel me? So that's what I was saying, but I'm playing around with 3 in that favor range between Ira, Fave, Thames mix.
I feel like Fave will go
well. I'm trying to see yeah.
Or you could go Ira.
Huh?
Ira,
yeah.
She'll always kill the hooks.
You feel me? And I can guaranteed bars on both sides, or yarns, yarnings we go make you scratch baby.
Yarnings way to go make you scratch baby.
Yeah, that's
a thing.
Yeah, man.
Put that on a shirt.
Give my 10%. Just give my 10%.
Okay, the final icebreaker is, when did you fall in love with music?
Oh, from church, from early days as kids choir. I was very active. I was a very active young man when it came to acting and singing in church and in school and doing all of that stuff. So from that time, when I was younger, I actually used to sing, but people don't believe it. But I used to
believe it.
I used to sing when I was younger. So literally from a very young age, from as young as I can remember, I fell in love with music. My family was very music oriented. None of us really followed through with the music part, but when we were younger, we were very much deep into singing around the house. That's where the love for R&B comes in, because those were the songs then that were the hits, and so you were trying to sing like this person and that person before. Then it was just gangster rap, and it wasn't a major thing, but then it became heavier than R&B, because there was that time where it was hip hop and R&B, and then you were doing the features with rap artists and R&B guys. So, but yeah, we loved music from time. For as young as I can remember. Yeah.
So when did you go from I love music, you wanted to be a singer, or to I'm gonna be a DJ?
In college, actually, when I was in uni.
What uni did you go to? This was in the States?
Yeah, in the State, Worcester State University in Massachusetts. I just wanted to make more money, honestly. I really just wanted to make more money, and I didn't want to become a promoter because I would have had to risk money being a promoter. But that same money that I've had to risk, I could just invest into being a DJ with my equipment and learning the craft. Yeah. So that was what I did, and I'm self-taught, so I bought my equipment and started learning how to mix. I'd already had a flair for DJing from hanging out in the studio radio stations with my dad when I was younger. So, from seeing Jimmy Jat and all those guys, I'd already built that curiosity of I want to know how to do this thing. Yeah. You feel me? So I just figured that would be the best way to do it. And around that time, I used to just watch a lot of documentaries and 60 Minutes online on TV and all that kind of stuff. Very intrigued as to how people, did their things. And there was an experiment once where this, I can't remember what his name is now, an Asian investor. He's like a VC or something like that, philanthropist. He gave 10 people $1,000 for them to flip. So he spread 10,000 between 10 people.
Sounds like the parable.
I can't remember his name, but anyways, yeah. But the only person that actually made any funds was the person that threw a party, a dinner party, and they made more money. They made up to almost $5,000, $6,000. Somebody invested in a vending machine, didn't see their money back. Somebody wanted to, different people doing different things with money. So that sparked the bulb in my head, because growing up in in secondary school, I was already doing social prefect and all that. So I was already like familiar with like putting things together, putting events together. So I was like, maybe I should look into this because then maybe my investment, will triple and double and stuff like that.
That makes sense.
So that's literally where the switch started, and then the passion started showing up from there, because then it was like, I figured out a path where I could express myself, and now I wanted to dive into it and do it well. So I really became passionate about it and started looking around the business of it. What does it entail? All that kind of stuff. You feel me?
Yeah. You and I we share two of our favorite. We have the same favorite DJs.
Yeah,
Jazzy Jeff.
Oh man,
and Black Coffee. You know, I met Black Coffee 2-3 times now. Like, he's actually a really cool guy. Yeah. So I'm like, I'm gonna DJ with you one day. And
you gotta start building to that.
I know you just did, so that's amazing. What about Black Coffee and Jazzy Jeff inspires you?
Man, they're both innovators. They are a great example of longevity in the DJ game. They're a great example of how to do it.
Yeah.
You feel me? This is now outside of their music taste, music and all of that. They're just a great example of great DJs and how, like, if, for me, I look beyond the actual craft, because yes, they are fucking great at what they do. You feel me? But how have they done this for so long?
Yeah.
Because there's so many people that started and never, so how is this person, how have they kept going? So they're great teams, just having great people around you and seeing how humble they are, even though they're like the greatest, some of the greatest DJs in the world, literally, whether anybody wants to accept it or not. I usually don't like to attach awards to DJing, because from what I've seen with DJing, everybody has their style, everybody has their turf, everybody has their thing. So you can't really like award the best DJ in such and such, because there's a younger guy that just hasn't been heard that can probably do it better. True. You feel me? That type of thing. True. But I've just kind of paid attention to how they do, how passionately they've done their thing, and how they move. Like I study those guys, like how they move, how they dress, everything. I mean, like literally, like even down to their marketing and everything like that. And consistency is the name of the game. And along with all of those great things, they are amazing at what they do as DJs. They can move the crowd. The music is amazing.
It's the full package.
Different styles of music, but they both can merge at any point on any stage. So those are the very many reasons or some of the many reasons that I love Black Coffee. And for Black Coffee, I experienced him live for the first time in 2009, maybe 2010 in Miami. Black Coffee was the beginning of my love for house music. Yeah. So I know I'd been hearing this type of music, and I know I've heard about house music, but I never got to experience it. And experiencing Black Coffee there was magical. You feel me? So that was like the beginning for me.
One of my favorite all-time songs is Superman. I met him. So I don't remember what year it was, but he came to Toronto, and I went with my friend who's also a DJ, Dre, and they know each other. And he just texts her like, "Oh, do you want to come on stage?" And she's like, "Do you want to go on stage?" I'm like, so I was like behind him as he was DJing, and like if anyone knows his story about like him having like his hand with one hand, and I was just in awe of like, wow, like just the way he was controlling barely using headphones, just like it was like watching a real magician do. Like,
I say it sometimes that he's prophetic because of like it's so like the emotion that he invokes when he plays for people. It's like very touching.
Yeah. And then I got to see Bukky perform Superman.
Oh yeah.
I brought her for I do this event called She Be Lady.
Right.
So she performed 2020 before the pandemic.
Dope.
She's amazing too. Like that
the
was
queen of Afro House. Yeah.
I love what you said about marketing, and I was listening to your interview that you did recently, and where you were talking about the book of world record and why you chose to do it. And I love that you were so honest and you said it was just a PR stunt. And it actually got me thinking. I'm like, shit, I need to figure out what I need to do.
I know, you know, and so many people were, people really wanted me to like fight Guinness World Record or Guinness Book of World Record as a company, because it's like, everybody knew that I did this thing and that they didn't want to still have it, you know, for good riddance anyway. Yeah. But everybody just wanted me to fight for the certificate and fight for this because like, you're getting robbed. But to me, that conversation in itself was my goal. Yeah. You feel me? Like, when you did like as long as you guys are talking about it and are talking about me, like,
yeah. I think the only thing that was missing back then was if it was actually like documented live.
Listener.
But that was what, 2016? 2016. It was a different time.
Yeah, no, we did document it. I've always been, because of the kind of dad I had, I've always understood the value of content. Yeah. From the beginning. Like I have videos that like if I they're hard drives that if I dig deep, they're like we've always been recording ourselves, you feel me? So I always document things. Well, with the world record, I like I said, it's a hard drive situation, so we just can't. But every single day of the world record was recorded.
Really? Wow.
Yeah, we're just having a hard drive that's not labeled, so I don't know where it is. But I'd love to find it because I'd love to do a documentary around that.
I would love to see that. That would be an amazing documentary. So for those who don't know, like, what does it take for me? I want to break that record now.
I mean,
what does it take to actually break the record of, what was it, the longest DJ set?
DJ set, continuous play DJ set. I mean, so you can't. So are you saying it from a standpoint of, do you want to do the record or do you not want to do the record? Because then it takes a lot. Mm-hmm. You feel me?
Well, on the preparation side, we'll talk about the preparation.
You can't
side
really
first.
prepare for it.
You can't.
You can't prepare for it because it's a mental thing. Like. And even when you mentally prepare for it, it's one of those things that you're literally jumping into the deep end first. That deep end is going to keep going deep till you hit something that can push you back up, and that might be like day 4, day 5, depending on how long you're trying to go, to where you get used to just sinking, and then you now have to figure out how to get out of that sunken place, because yes, you need to make it to the last day. And you need to make it out alive and all of that type of thing. Yeah. You feel me? So it's not something that even I can tell you to prepare for. I know people that attempted to do it. I remember one guy, I won't say his name, I remember one guy that was attempting to do it in Nigeria, and he was a DJ that I knew, and I was just like, like one random night at like 2 a.m., 3 a.m. when I was awake at home and I knew he was doing that, just like, let me go and support, but quietly, so that, you know, it doesn't make don't make a whole scene at the place. Yeah. But worst case, if we get there and there are cameras and whatever, no problem. Yeah. At least I'm there to support the guy. I get to the venue and he's sleeping. He's sleeping. He said, I'm not even joking. He's sleeping.
So you can't.
But he continued. You can't. He continued the challenge online. He kept going. But in my mind, I'm like, bro, you're done already. Like, what do you do? Like, when I got there, I still chilled for like a 10-minute type shit. And like, I was like, throughout that 10 minutes, you were sleeping. So what he was trying to do in verse is like, you know, promo online and make it seem like he was doing shit, and it's just like, bro, this thing is not. So that's what I'm telling you. Like, it's not for the weak-hearted.
My question is more so, what does it? What are the criteria? So you can't sleep, you can't stop playing.
You can do everything you need to do behind the DJ booth. You live behind the DJ booth. So if you want to set up a living room situation,
there's no like one, because I know like the cooking one was happening, I think you can take like a 1 hour.
Of course, there's breaks. I'm getting there, but what I'm saying is literally the name of the game is you are living. So now for like a Hilda Bassi or whatever, she lived in that kitchen. Yeah. You feel me? She literally lived in that kitchen. You're inhaling all those fumes and everything. Yeah. So that's the idea. So that's the first thing you have to conquer in your mind, is like, this is going to be your space for the next how many days. It's like a prison. Yeah. Yeah, and that's what you're doing to yourself if you want to understand it. You know what I'm saying? So you have to work your mental to that space of understanding that you're going to be confined to this space for the next 10 days, let's say, right? For the rules, what they do is, you know, the music can't stop playing for more than 10 seconds. So that's why I was laughing about the 10 minutes sleeping, because, bro, The music cannot be like, even if I'm doing a call and response, you feel me?
Yeah.
I can't hold down the volume for longer than 10 seconds because then, you understand?
Yeah.
So the music can't stop playing for more than 10 seconds. You take a break. Your breaks are 20 minutes after every 4 hours. And then you can pile that up if you want to, depending on however you want to do it. But the rule is 20 minutes after every 4 hours. So so if you wanted to do a stretch of like 6 hours, whatever it is, you figure out. But you can't do, you understand, like 20 minutes after. So it would have to be 8 hours, and you'd get your 40 minutes.
Wow.
Exactly. You feel that type of shit. You can eat there, drink, whatever. Or there has to be at least two to three people on the dance floor at every time.
Really?
Yeah, at every time. You need 4 judges at every hour to literally document what you're doing. And when they say document, like they're gonna write down Revy sat down at 10 or Revy started playing at 10 a.m. and the first song she played was whatever. You know, yada yada. Like they literally have to describe as they have to be as descriptive as possible.
Yeah.
On their sheet.
Yeah.
You feel me? There's that. What else am I missing? Then you have to pay, like, you know, for their licensing fee. You have to pay Guinness World Record to use their logo, to advertise with their logos and stuff like that. And licensing, just pretty much licensing fees. What else? There's few, like, obviously can't remember everything now, but those are the ones
maybe
that
I should find another different marketing PR
so
tactic.
it's not as easy. And then the one question people always ask me is, do you get money from it? There's no money at the end of the day. If you don't do anything with that promo, if you don't do anything, if you don't capitalize, like World Record is not paying, Guinness World Record is not paying you for doing this. As a matter of fact, you're paying them for using their platform or for using their, because you're marketing on their platform type shit. So yeah, you don't make any money from it unless you have a rollout plan. Yeah. From the moment you start till after that, you need at least a full year, 2 years type of plan. But a lot of people I see trying to attempt it, and even if they do, you know what I mean? Like if Hilda has used hers to the max, and that's amazing because she got all her brand deals and everything. There's still some small ones that you don't get to hear about. But if you live in Lagos, they do it different ones, and for the ones that do make it, if they do break the record, you never hear about them after that. It's just now something that they've done. You have to utilize it and cash out from it, because that's the whole point of you doing that. Yeah. Because it's not something to just talk about if you're not going to get paid from it. Yeah.
But I love that you did it, and I love the reason why you did it, because it's like a shock to the system, like a shock value, and more of like, you don't know who I am, I'm going to show you who I am.
You have to. You have to. That's more of like taking things into your hands. You have to. Sometimes you got to do
because I relate to that heavy, because that was, you were 10 years in the game when you... At that point. Yeah. And now 20 years in. And like...
Crazy.
You're literally touring the world right now with the brand that we started in the pandemic, kind of. I remember tuning into Obi's house during the pandemic, and now it's like
it's outside. It's visible.
It's visible.
It's physical. It's
very inspiring to see, and it reminds me, because I'm 10, 11 years now DJing, and sometimes I'm like, what is the point?
You have to.
But it's.
I'll say this, right? You have to decide that it's all you want. It's all you want to do. You can't share it. Yeah. A lot of people that do want to become DJs, they're doing it as a means to an end. It's a selfless, thankless job. But you have to create value for your time. Yeah. You feel me? You have to create value for your time. So meaning you have to stay, sharp with your skills, your music choice, your music knowledge, like bring everything to the table. If not, it's only going to give you what you put in. You feel me? Yeah. And that's why I try to explain to some people sometimes when they say like, "Oh, Obi, me and you have been doing this thing together. What is it that I'm not doing that you're doing?" It's like, bro, I've not had a job for as long as I can remember. Yeah. And not to say that you shouldn't, but it's like that's the level of dedication I gave it, to the point where it's like, if I'm literally not DJing, I'm not eating.
Yeah.
You feel me? And that's some of the type of energy that I put towards that, outside of, even giving totality to God and just understanding that, okay, if this is now all I want to do, then I need to involve God in it. People are like, what do you mean, boy? It's DJing, it's partying, is is, for lack of better description, worldliness. You feel me? And it's like, I go to perform a service.
Yeah.
And the service is my job as a DJ. Yeah. What I do there is now on my conscience. But where God taps in, and which is, maybe I'm explaining it now better, but where God taps in is when this is what you need to eat. Yeah. I will provide food for you to eat. I will show you how to eat so that you can provide food for yourself and for people around you. Facts. Now, how you do that work, because as a DJ, I can go there and do my work and leave. As a doctor, I can go to the hospital and create orgies. You feel me? Mm-hmm. What are you going to do with your work? You feel me? As a pastor, you hear about it all the time. Yeah. As a pastor, I can go there and decide that I'm sleeping with everybody in the church. And as a DJ, I can really just be showing up, doing my job and leaving. Yeah. But people want to flip it on or switch it because I'm a DJ and maybe where I'm DJing, people are dressing a certain way. Cool story. That's not. I didn't dress up. I didn't dress you up. Yeah. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah. My skill, my job, my heart, my gift, you know what I'm saying? Like what God has blessed my hands with is to be able to shift this music,
to make people dance.
You understand to how you can. Yeah. And that's what He's going to bless, the works of my hands. Yeah. It's not for you to judge. Yeah. You feel me? And it's not even for you to understand. Yeah. So that's where people get it mixed up. So that's why some people don't understand how I can talk about God and be a DJ, or I can talk about God and in the same light of DJing. That's not, even that is not for you to understand. Take your own to Him. You understand? Take your own to God, but use if you're asking me how I did it, I'm telling you, so why don't you try it? If it works for you, then hey, you understand what I'm saying? But it's the depth of your dedication to what you want to do, and God will meet you at that depth and elevate you. You feel me? That's the way I see it.
Pastor Obi.
Listen.
Can I get an amen?
Amen. No, you're speaking truth. You're speaking truth.
No, it's true. Because like I said, a lot of people get it mixed up and they're like, oh, but that is why an assassin can say, God protect me as I go
out. Okay, sir.
Listen, I'm taking it there so you understand. The depth of what you want. You understand? That was an extreme example. I just need you. Just need you because people don't go thief before say, man, thank God say we come back.
Fair.
People or somebody has got to fight and be like, well, thank God I didn't. That thank God is, people don't understand our words or prayers. That thank God is still an appreciation to the fact that you went somewhere to do rubbish and come back. Yeah. Yes, but you understand? Yeah. But that is for you and God to have that conversation when he reached the time. Yeah. You understand? Because yes, you could have been unlucky and going short and killed. Yeah. You feel me? What I'm really trying to explain is the depth of your dedication to what you want. If you understand that, you understand the depth you need to go and meet God at. You feel me? Everybody always wants a rosy. When you think about success, we think that it's just going to be one yellow brick road of like gold and we'll just be shining and going and going. No, but success involves a lot of failure and people don't talk about that.
Yes. So you were already established in the States.
Yes, right? So.
And then
some people forget that.
Then you decided like you're already big in the States, and then you decided I'm just going to pack my bags and
no, it wasn't a decision. Popsy died. Popsy passed.
So your dad passed away.
Popsy passed.
So you felt that you needed to.
While I went out there for the funeral and everything, I just stayed. I just stayed. Yeah.
So it wasn't even it wasn't that you were planning on moving back. It was.
I already had plans on moving back to Nigeria. Funny enough, that year, but the December of that year, it was just going to be one of those, okay, going for that to December and then staying and extended to test it out, blah, blah. Still trying to decide if I want to do NYSC and all those type of things. So, yeah, I was going to move back. I always wanted to move back home. I never wanted to stay outside of Nigeria because I'd done that already. I know what it meant. So it wasn't my cup of tea, you feel me? So, yeah, I'd always wanted to move back home, but I just moved back based on Popsy passing, and from there, I was just like, fuck it. I'll just find my feet out here, you feel me? And obviously there needed to be more presence family-wise. You know, I'd been away for a little bit. I didn't really get to like get involved in Popsy's day to day. You know, my brother did, and it's working out amazing. I'm happy for that. But, you know, I'd missed out on that side of him. We had a very great personal bond on the business side. I just used to hear things. You feel me? I never really got involved in it. So, but for lack of better description, it's amazing how God works, because then my pops is also wore different hats. So for the entertainment side and everything that I literally grew up watching was what I took on and, you know, mastered that. And then the other stuff like the oil and gas stuff and everything else that my brother experienced, he's, you know, basking in that light as well. So it's amazing.
That's amazing. So what was that transition like from like, okay, I'm a big DJ in this country and now I'm going back, where people knew who Obi were, but it wasn't on that same level.
The transition wasn't smooth, but it was necessary. And I just had to understand that I was starting again, which was a very tough decision for me, but I decided to tough it up and like just push through, honestly speaking. So once I made the decision,
you just changed your mindset.
I just changed my mindset to up and coming. I changed my mindset to up and coming, and it used to throw people off, because like during the year in Lagos, I'm doing all these like, you know, smaller things and blah blah, and then come December, everybody's like, where's Obi? Where's Obi? Where's Obi? Like, why you guys looking at it? They didn't understand that Obi had already been doing his thing in the States. So when the States is coming to Nigeria, like, where's our guy? We know that he's here. You understand? So, you know, that was the magic behind all those parties I used to do. Is like all black everything everything. You feel me? So during the year, like I just needed to keep myself busy. But I know that come December, it was kinging season, because all my people are pulling up. Naturally, everybody's coming to Nigeria. You feel me? So it still works out for me today. You feel me? It still works out for me every December, because all those same people are now pulling up on now is Obi's house. Yeah. You feel me? So yeah.
You can't even like, well, I haven't been to Nigeria since the last time. 2019? Yeah, wow. 2019 was...
So you haven't experienced Obi's house, and
I haven't.
The hell, girl, you need to pull up.
Don't worry,
I'm
coming. You know, I had the baby, and I
know, but you need to pull up. You're missing out. Damn, 2019.
Obi,
baby, that's how I told you haven't. I feel like I'm upset right now.
I saw you when I came. I went to you.
That was before Obi's house. You have not experienced Obi's house yet.
It was your
man. You are guys who outside of all this podcast, Pete. I
visited your hookah lounge. Was it?
Oh yeah, she shared.
Yeah, so but you just send me plane tickets. Send all of us. Let me come.
Hey, listen, I tap into that. I'm not even joking. I want to be able at some point to just send the plane for my guys to be like, yo, pull up.
You got it. Like
I tap into that.
It's just one more.
I saw that manifest just these last 2 days. I went, oh, but it's sweet too. Yes, I do.
Send my Rolex. So let me send you.
You see, we never even start. We're still praying. We are still building it. We are still praying for it. You have now added to the list. Women. You have now added women. You have now added to the list.
Are you not that guy?
We have not even started. We are just even hoping and praying. Don't add +1. Why
am I even adding? I want the Rolex.
Oh my God.
DJ Reffy. No, my own.
Don't kill me. But now,
just carry him. Just carry him as your
everything.
Oh my goodness! But
I gotta come.
Yes, please. You have to come and experience.
Speaking of someone who had moved back, right? Because there are a lot of people who are doing the whole like when they stay here for a bit, they want to go back, right? Mm-hmm. And you've done that, and obviously to a level that's like successful and it's like known around the world. What would you tell somebody who's like thinking about going back to Nigeria?
No, gather your patience.
Yeah, so it's not a 6 months. It's not a 6 months. I'm waiting for 6 months.
You're joking. That's a vacation. That's still vacation time in Nigeria. Yeah, that's still cushioning. Like if you really want to experience Nigeria in its entirety, a year, 2 years, give yourself a year, and give yourself 2 years max to be like, okay, if I situate myself and blah, blah, blah. But by that second year, if you're not moving a certain way before the mark of of the 2 years, you can decide to leave. Yeah, because by that 2 years, if you go with a plan, come with a plan, that plan 90% might fail, but still come with a plan just because you have a guide as to what you want. You understand? It's going to be a lot of bullshit in the mix. It's going to be a lot of unnecessary socializing, unnecessary meetings, unnecessary a lot. But even through those things, you're learning about people. You're learning who not to fuck with, who to fuck with. You're learning who can waste your time and is worth it. You're learning who cannot waste your time at all. Yeah. You feel me? All those type of things. Because there are some people that can waste your time, but one day if they call you, it can solve all the problems that they were wasting your time for. You understand? And there's some people that can just keep wasting your time every time. You feel me? And you know that this is not fruitful at all. You feel me? So come with a lot of patience just to learn, because Nigeria is a different ball game. So
I saw an interview where like you had gone back at the time and you stuck with the kind of music that you played because you could have done the route, right? And so again, I want you to just speak of that a little bit more in terms of like when we go back and we have a plan. Are we changing? Are we conforming? Or are we just kind of like sticking?
Yeah, it's in addition. You're going to change, and that change is necessary. That change is constant. You're not conforming. You're going to change. What you need to do is pick what works for you.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? There are many lanes you can decide to take in Nigeria. Pick what works for you. Make sure it's positive. Make sure it will reward every time you step outside. You feel me? Like even down to just even personal pleasures. If it doesn't work for you, don't do it. You understand? Decide what you want to do and be a grown up about it. You understand? Musically, when I moved back to Nigeria, I was playing a lot of hip hop and R&B and some Afro beats. Now, how many years into Nigeria, like my sets are all Afro beats. You feel me? And now Afro beats is what is king and what is reigning. So yes, I had to change. When I moved back, I was always that Yankee DJ, which is why I did the world record, because okay, cool, I'm that Yankee DJ, but I need to be booking more of these gigs. So, it was always just that Obi na Yankee DJ, but at some point that worked for me because there was a market for it.
Yeah.
So people wanted that. When people wanted that flavor at their weddings, they'll call me.
Right.
When people wanted that flavor at their club, they'll call me. When people wanted that flavor at any function that gave like affordable luxury, that gave foreign, it'll be Obi they will call. And it worked out for me, bro. I was doing weddings like crazy. Like destination weddings, and December weddings, I'll be booked out, you feel me? All of that stuff because I was that Yankee DJ that understood what they wanted as an after party versus just like, and then that time, Nigeria music was really, the BPM was really fast. So it was really giving like, what will I call it now? Like you had to really enjoy it to like want it at your wedding. But if they wanted a balance, especially a lot of people that were coming from the diaspora, if they wanted a balance, they knew they could book Obi.
Play a little bit of everything.
Because I could play a little bit of everything, exactly. So it's just go out there, like I said, with a lot of patience to learn. You're going to know what works for you. You're going to try a lot of things. You might not try a lot of things, but like just understand that you're picking what works for you. So in that, you're rebuilding yourself, which is where the change comes in.
Right.
So you're not going to forget yourself.
Right.
That is what you don't want to do in Nigeria, because it's almost like that scene in Hangover where they say Bangkok has him now. If you go there, you understand? When they like Bangkok has him now, when they're looking for it. If you go and forget yourself, Lagos will take you. You understand? And before you know it, you'll be lost. Very, very lost for, not only God will pull you out. You feel me? So don't forget yourself. That is your foundation. But in addition to what you already have established as a personality, as a personal brand for yourself, start adding and minusing what you want and don't want in Nigeria.
You said something I want to touch on about DJing. So do you think that DJs, like in this era right now, do you think that DJs should specialize in one genre, or is it better for a DJ to be an open format DJ?
My advice right now is every DJ should learn how to produce. I'm about to tap into that right now. And at the level at which I'm seeing things, it won't matter what genre you're playing when you're trying to get to a certain level, as long as you can create your own. And that creating your own can now mean mashups, can mean remixes. We're not even now talking original tracks.
Actually tracks, okay.
But it's just you having the ability to create your own sound if you needed to, and play it as a DJ, because that is now what takes you from this level to the next level. So you can decide to be an amapiano DJ all you want. But if you cannot produce an amapiano track, you're still going to just be the opening DJ. Yeah, that's facts. You're still just going to be the opening DJ.
Straight.
I mean,
it's facts.
It's facts.
I feel like when a DJ here, you just flinch. As
myself, I'm not.
Yeah. So I've not realized that even for me, bro. Yeah. Even for me, I've not realized that like, if I'm trying to, like you say, you want to play with black coffee. Yeah. If you're not producing your tracks, how do you think you just
hey, black.
You understand? Hey, yeah, you know, it's me. Remember when you met in Canada and I came on the stage? Yeah, I was thinking, can I play with it? You know what I mean? Like, no, you have to. For DJs that want to elevate, you have to learn how to create. And I say create advice. Because you have to even learn how to sit down with a producer. If it's not you, you have to be able to sit down with a producer to be able to create.
So that I can do.
Yeah, right? So do it. Because a lot of the big guys that you know, that you think about and you hear about, they're not the ones producing.
I see myself as like a Diddy, but in the production side of things, because I know the sound that I want, not the other stuff. I know the sound that I want, and I can tell someone. But you don't have
to listen. Even if you're going to use Diddy as an example, Diddy is a great example when it comes to music. Whatever he decided to do with
that's business.
You understand? So he's not a bad example of what you want to be in the studio, which is what you're trying to describe. Yeah, why not? You feel me? And even at that Diddy level, he wasn't always the one behind the board. So you have to also learn how to collaborate with other producers and learn how to create. So you need to be able to open your mouth. This is where creation comes from, right? You need to be able to open your mouth and say, I want it to sound like this. I want it to sound like that. And you can, even if it's not you have the ear for it. If you can pronounce the duduke with your mouth, you feel me? That kind of thing. And create something with that producer, you can make it work. Yeah.
Wow. That's actually really great.
And sometimes even just do it in the studio, and put out remixes, just make sure it's spreading out. You feel me? Create a budget and push it out.
While we're on this topic of like DJing and like standing out as a DJ, right? And I guess I'm just gonna jump in. Like, how do you select who plays at Obi's house?
How do I select my playlist?
Who plays?
Who plays? Good question. Nobody has ever asked me that actually. Thank you for that question, because yes, I want to speak about this.
Yeah, let's do it. Exclusive.
I want to speak about this. So now, if you want to DJ at Obi's house, right? First of all, have great social media presence, right? I'm not touching on a DJ skill yet, because the reason why I point that out first is when people message me, it's funny. When people message me on Instagram and tell me that they want to play at Obi's house, the first thing I do is click their profile picture to check. One picture. No picture.
So
one picture holding headphones like this. You know what I'm saying? Like, are you bugging?
I just started.
Or you understand? Or I get the message like I used to, be in a 9 to 5, and now I want to. It's like, yo. That's cool, but like, because the reason why I say social media presence, I will be able to see your history. I'll be able to go back. I'll be able to scroll. I'm not looking for your first 10 posts. I'm scrolling to see how long have you been doing this. Okay, where is the beginning? Where's the middle? Where are you now? You understand what I'm saying? That's how and then outside of that, obviously, if you're a popular DJ, well-skilled DJ, and you reach out, it's a no-brainer. You understand what I'm saying? Right. I always like to create the moment. I feel like every DJ has this moment in their head that they will always just be tapped in to come and play real quick. Like, I'm sure while she was in the booth with Black Coffee, she was like, what if he turns around now and says, come on. You feel me? Yeah. I bet you she thought about that. Feel me? A lot of DJs have come to Obi's house to say, Obi, I want to play. And I look at them, where's your laptop? It fucks with them heavy, but like, where's your laptop? And they're like, I didn't bring it. I'm like,
stay ready.
You could have been playing right now.
Yeah.
You feel me? And they're like, is that easy? I'm like, yeah. So next time, bring your laptop, give me a sample of what you can do literally live right here, and we'll book you to the point where we're now actually booking you and paying you. You feel me? Because sometimes some people just want to come and experience it, which is cool. But if you're actually a really dope DJ, we'll call you back and you're on payroll. Yeah. Because I pay everybody. I don't play around with the DJ.
Because it's good to explain it, because I guess like there's fear when it's like, it's Obi's house. How am I gonna like reach out? How am I gonna
listen? Like And then obviously know that
and be patient
like,
too. Be patient.
Be patient. That's what. Thank you. That's what I was going to say, because obviously know that there's a lot more people that are reaching out as well. So we might not see it, we might see it, but when we do and it catches our attention, it's never a oh my god, there's levels to this shit. No, like I literally said, I like to create that moment. So sometimes, and anybody watching, if they ever want to test it, when you step up to me, make sure you have your laptop ready or your flash drive or something, because then I'm literally the person that would be like, all right, I might give you a quick 20 minutes in between these two DJs. Yeah. It's still my party, so I can shift the lineup. Yeah. Feel me? So just be ready and ready to kill it to the point where like we want you back. You feel me? I like the confidence sometimes when it's like brand new DJs that are coming up to ask, but the fact that I might give you that shot means that you should be ready. Some of them are never ready and they're just like, oh my God, but I didn't even think you really answered me. You know, so why did you reach out in the first place? You understand what I'm saying? Like, because now you're creating confusion for me. I thought you said you wanted to do this. You know, I thought you said you wanted to do it. So come and do it now. If you're about it, like you can do it. You feel me? Come and do it right now.
Dope.
Yeah. So you know, I really wanted to discuss that because I feel like a lot of people always think that it's like this thing or like of like auditioning or something. It's like, bro, if you're a dope DJ, we're looking for you. If you're a dope DJ, we're looking for you. It's as simple as asking and being ready to show that you can hold it down. Yeah. And it is not by my piano alone. It is not by playing my piano. It is not by learning how to dance my piano. It is not by learning how to play my piano alone. As a matter of fact, I'll tell you this. I actually prefer that South African DJs are the ones that play piano at Obi's house. You feel me? And if you're not South African, I will sometimes tell you just to stick to Afrobeat. And I know that you play the popular piano tunes, but like the way I feel about my piano is so special. That's like I know the people that can play when I hear them. It's not how you mix hip hop. You know what I'm saying? It's none of that. So sometimes I really just want to leave it for the people that it is their culture. It is for you know what I'm saying, like so that they can properly show us how to experience it. You understand? Yeah. But a lot of people think when it's because now you see that scenario that I created of like, okay, come and play. Then they will now come and start playing on my piano, and they think that that's what I want to see or want to hear. And automatically, I just know that you're not ready. You understand what I'm saying? If you come on the Obi's house stage and all you can do is my piano, very rarely would you get that call. You understand? But if you come with something different and special, in addition to that, my piano experience. Because yes, people misunderstand Obi's house as an piano party. No, we're about Afrobeats and we want to make that known. We want to make that a staple. You understand what I'm saying?
Where do you think that started from? Because even like
we came up because the event came up in the piano era.
Because even when I was telling my friends about Obi's house, like I'm like, oh, let's go. Like he's coming into Toronto, and like a few of them are like, oh, but I heard he only plays on piano. I'm like, that's a lie.
It's because of Willie Flag.
And it's because of the fact that most of the moments you've seen online that people are partying is there's an piano track playing and people blowing whistles and all of that. But no, it's an Afrobeat party. We play Afrobeats heavy. You feel me? But
it's like that long podcast episode that you just see that like.
Quick snippet, you understand? You understand because and that's one of the reasons why I'm happy you asked that question, because I want to make it known that we are literally strongly standing behind the Afrobeat movement, the Afrobeat sound. Like that is us. But piano is the dance floor. No dispute about that. Yeah, you feel me? So when it gets to those moments, those are when people are fired up, and you understand. Yeah. But that's that. So if you want to come and DJ Obi's house, just be ready and like show us what you can do. Diversify your sound. Don't just come and give us quick piano top 10. You know, the top 10 piano and think the echo will work for you, you know.
I love when he moves his hand.
For those who don't know, tell us about Obi's house and what was the inspiration behind Obi's house?
Chai, long juice. Obi's house is the best house party that you've ever been to. Obi's house is the best house party experience worldwide right now. It started in Nigeria. Obi's house started from online, as you said, because you did mention that when we started online was the pandemic. It started before Room 69.
Yes.
And you know how every DJ was playing online, you know, I was one of the first ones to hop on from Nigeria, to hop online to do that. And when I was looking for what to call it, I just went in my house, right? Fuck it, it's Obi's house. Like, since it's COVID and we're all locked up inside, it's obviously you guys coming into my house, so I'll just call it Obi's house. That's how we got with that. Iku was the one that actually had set up like Facebook Live. It was from Facebook Live that like he introduced me to Facebook Live, and the January, it was so funny actually because he introduced me to Facebook Live and all that. So he was telling me about it, and shout out to Iku. And then like weeks after that, actually no, months after that, because that was in January. Months after that, like COVID hit, but he had left already, or was he still around? One of those things, but like when COVID hit, he was still around, but left on like all those what do you call them now? The flights that were clearing everybody out or whatever. But yeah, and I just kept going after that. Called it Obi's house, and then when it came to fruition, real life physical event was 2021 in February.
Wow.
Yeah. And why on Monday?
Yes.
Monday was
like, I understand you like
now that I know what Monday means to my life, Monday was prophetic because I was looking for a day. I just wanted to be consistent.
Yeah. I
was looking for a day to DJ, right? And I went to Bolivar.
Yeah.
And I really wanted a Thursday. I wanted a weekday, but it wasn't Monday I was thinking about. I wanted a weekday. Thursday. Yeah, because industry events are sweeter during the week because the industry is on the break, right? Technically, right? The weekends are a week. You feel me? So I wanted a weekday because I wanted it to be a residency that I could, work with different people. Just technically what it is right now. You feel me?
Right.
But it didn't start off like that. But yeah, I was looking for a Thursday. Rashida and them were not really, her and Richard were going back and forth with their thing about trying to work it out. They couldn't work it out. And she's just like, yo, I don't think I want to do that, but if you're down with a Monday, I really think she said that thinking that I'll just be like, yeah, I'm good. She's like, if you're down with a Monday, you can take it. Let's just do something. It's like, all right, cool. But now, looking back, I was born on a Monday. Yeah, I didn't know. No, because Obi's house is a rebirth for me. Yeah, I came out of something very dark, something very, very trying time in my life. So it was literally the like maturing of Obi. You feel me? It was a lot going in my life. So it really felt like a rebirth. And then Monday kind of just happened, but like years after when I deeped it, and there was a few years, I want to say 2022, 23, 24, and even this year, my birthdays always now fall on a Monday or like it's Sunday going into the Monday, that type of thing. So yeah, it's amazing how
Monday is just right after Sunday, so the blessings are still.
You know what I mean? So
by Wednesday, the blessings have.
I know we take these things lightly sometimes, but when you deep it, like there's so much blessings that we already possess that we don't know we have until we really tap.
When did you know that? Sorry, when did you know that Obi's house had like exploded?
2022. When Rema came, the first time Rema came.
Oh, really?
The first time Rema came to Obi's house. Oh my goodness!
It wasn't at the Boulevard anymore.
That was the last one at Boulevard.
That's the reason
that was the last one at Boulevard. It was like, whoa, what just happened? Like, what is this? Like, okay, this is different. This is not. This is not a small thing anymore. You feel me? But that was the moment, and then there've been a few moments as well. With certain stars pulling up just on their own, or certain people just coming to show support.
Last December, you had like the most amazing viral moment. You had
with the three.
You had my girls.
The three ladies.
I'm mad because I wasn't the one DJ. I was like, I should be there. Like that was a moment, a vibe. Like
it's crazy, and I still forever would say thank you to all four of them because it's Skylar, Tyler, Thames, and Ira.
And Darko was
there as well. Darko was there. Yeah, but Darko like my nigga, so you know what I mean. What up, G? that's my family, so you feel me? But yes, Darko was there. Darko was there. In fact, actually, I should say this on the podcast. Darko was actually the one. She was right. If you watch the video, Darko was in front, the one like literally clear route for them to come on stage.
It was her song that they were playing, right? Was it
right? Skylar was DJing. Skylar and she was playing the Amapiano remix for Favorite Girl, and like they all pulled up.
That's such a moment right there.
So is there any like backstory to how like all that got together?
They just wanted to be. It was December. It was the Monday. I think it was the 17th or something. Like, there's that Monday before Christmas. That's the Monday that everybody now has. If you are Nigerian, you have to be back home by that week before the 20th. Yeah. Because then from the 20th is Christmas, and you have missed some prime events that week leading up, because that's the last week of work for 9 to 5 people in Nigeria. You feel me? So it's obviously like everybody's talking about it, and we're getting different calls for bookings for tables, and obviously we get one for the first one we get. I want to say was for Tyler. I'm like, oh shit, Tyler's in town. Okay, cool. Let's fix up a table for her, and then before that, actually, Skylar had hit me up that she's going to come into town. She wants to play. So we had already sorted that out. She was already DJing. As a matter of fact, even because of her, because the first time Wiz came, he pulled up with her. So we're thinking maybe, but so we already had Skylar down. Tyler says she's in town. They're booking the table. Then Thames wants her table when Muyiwa calls. But Muyiwa calls me, but Tyler's people call my team. Right. So I only know that Thames is coming. So I'm working on Thames' table. Yeah. Like, make sure you book Thames' table. And they're like, oh, but Tyler says she's coming. Like, what? Like, all right, cool. Make sure you book her table. Yeah, like, plus then we're now trying to figure out they are guys, they are not guys. No, they are guys. Okay, they can stay on the table close to each other. And now because Thames is coming, I know somewhere in the mix that Ira's name is going to, and lo and behold, like, we hear from Maven. And they're like, yo, Ira wants to pull up today, blah, blah, blah. So now I'm trying to just put Ira and Thames on the same table, because I know that they're girls. Yeah. They rock together. So I'm like, instead of booking them on separate tables, let me put them together. And before you know it, the togetherness starts making sense, because like, okay, why is Tyler going to be by herself? So their teams start talking, because now they all know that they're all coming. You feel me? So it's like, okay, let's just actually create a big table for them. Let them enjoy themselves and stuff like that. But that viral moment of them coming on stage is never planned at Obi's house. I'll tell you that for free. We never, except for like music premieres of people coming to like play their music for the first time. It's never something like, except you want to do it, but it's never something that we put pressure on anybody to do. Because even like the regular people just sometimes ask if they can come up and like just hang out. So and it's like, no problem. You feel me? So that moment in itself wasn't planned at all. We had just obviously have to plan the logistics for them to make sure that they're okay when they're there. So we knew they were coming, but whether they were coming on stage or not was up to fate. Right. Yeah.
You just said something that I never thought of like the logistics of if like two celebrities are coming to your party and they don't necessarily get along.
People don't understand.
You gotta put one person all over there and then the other person way. And
people don't understand the work that goes on. I tell people all the time, party business is serious business. Yeah. You feel me? So
especially
one of my pet peeves. Yeah, exactly.
And you're cool with all of them.
You got it.
Yeah,
Obi-Wan Kenobi.
You can't be seen on one side.
No, but I'm not on anybody's table when Obi's house is. But you have to like. Yeah, I move around. I make sure everybody's good. I check on everybody equally. You know what I'm saying? I move around to make sure everybody's good. But people don't understand the hard work that goes on behind the scenes.
Do you ever get a moment to enjoy Obi's house? Because I always say that when I do events, especially ones that I have to DJ, I feel like I never like take the time out to actually enjoy it until it was over.
Sometimes I do take the time out, depending on how busy the night is, and even when it's that busy. Like I like to create a moment of like, and that's when you see me on stage. Because if I'm not there, that means I'm literally running like a madhouse on the floor, trying to. So, but when you see me when I come on that stage, it means like I need a break from all of this, or I just want to enjoy the night. Yeah. So that's when I would come and like vibe out with any DJ that is playing at the moment, and just like literally look around and be like, wow, this is great, this is cool, and like. that's when I'm actually enjoying my time.
With the success of Obi's house, I know you talked about like more DJs should go into production now. Do you think that more DJs should have their own signature events as well?
Yeah, but be original about it. You know, I feel like the Obi's house template has been duplicated so many times now, and it's like I've had a legal team come and sit down with me to like try and figure it out, but I'm like, I don't need to do all of that.
To like trademark the name.
No, I've done all of that. Don't even try it. You hate yourself. There's one guy in Kenya right now that is receiving it hot. He had a name for it. He had a name for his venue and changed it to Obi's house. In Kenya, bro. But don't worry, they're dealing with it.
Wow.
Yo, that's
the hustle never dies.
Yeah, you feel me?
But I was there when you got someone, they were singing happy birthday to you at Madison Square Garden. Like, you're one of the few people that has ever, the whole Madison Square Garden is singing happy birthday to you. How did that feel?
Yeah. Like a blessing,
That's crazy.
I just decided that, like.
And then right after you went to go DJ with Naomi Campbell. Please let me.
I'm just. Yeah, listen.
Shake me.
Yeah, bugging, yeah. But no, listen. It's just the blessings that God has presented. I'll tell you this. The name of the game is consistency, man. Like, and showing up in the right places at the right time, because most of these things I didn't plan. When I was going to Burna's concert, I was going to see my friend, my brother, do his thing at MSG, shut it down, like, support. Let's go for Bora support. You feel me? That was what it was. But, just check your friend circle, and stay consistent with what you're doing. The people that want to support you, support you. A lot of people see you and see what they want for you. And it might not be what you want.
Right.
You understand? So there's a lot of stubbornness that has to happen while you're being consistent.
Yeah.
So sometimes when we say that, some people think it's like going to the gym every day and like people cheer you on. Like, no. Some people are gonna look at you even while you're going to the gym every day that you believe they're your guys, are going to tell you, what's wrong with you now? It's too much.
Yeah.
You feel laugh out, you go laugh, say, yeah, maybe I should chill out. No, why?
No, yeah.
You feel me? Why? So you don't look better than them.
Yeah.
Although you don't look like you are the one that has everything going for yourself, because you are now more consistent than they are. Why don't you just stick to what you're doing and they stick to what they're doing? You feel me?
Yeah.
So honestly speaking, like, having someone like Burna as a brother, or to call a friend and a brother, is a blessing. And from that, there are other blessings that come being around the right people and being there at the right time, or you just being there, honestly.
Yeah.
Speaking of showing up, you met Drake over the weekend. Talk about
You met Drake over the weekend?
Yeah.
Where, in Portugal?
In London.
Oh, in London. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, at
What's that
Wireless.
interaction like?
It's cool. He's a pretty cool dude, man.
Just chill, man.
She's Aubrey.
Like, I see why he has the loyalty that he has around him.
Right.
That's why I'm telling you about the plane situation, because like, true, like, everybody that is around him that he can call his friend has decided to put OVO in front of their name and rock with him and go through the pains with him and go through the success with him, and like, he has literally shown up for them.
Yeah.
You feel me? And those are the type of people that deserve
that
kind of showing up.
Yeah.
You feel me? So it's to the point that, like, if I have it, you got it too.
Yeah.
You feel me? So seeing the amount of love around him and all of that, and how they get to hang out and do their thing, and how it's just really pure energy, you feel me? Like, it's dope vibes, nothing, you know what I mean? Like,
you telling me we're gonna be Toronto?
No. We didn't tap in like that, but like, I tapped in with the rest of them, and spoke to them. They're like, shout out to OVO Mark. He was, he knows about Obi's house, OVO Noel as well. They're DJs, and so they're tapped in. And it's even with that, I now understand how he's tapped in, because like, the people around you are literally like, they're telling me about how they watch Obi's house on YouTube. I'm like,
right,
it's crazy.
You watch it, you know what I mean? So it's dope to see. It's dope to see, and I see the culture around him, so it's kind of annoying now to hear culture vulture Yans, because he has a lot of culture around him.
Right.
So it's only right. Like, if I have friends from Africa, India, Trini, you know what I'm saying? Like, I have culture around me. It's not because of how I look that I'm now going to stick it. You know what I mean? Like he has to show that is what he has around him.
Yeah.
And I see that it's pretty amazing. Yeah, it's pretty dope.
I don't know if a lot of people know, but I know. You are outside of being a world-renowned DJ with one of the biggest parties, or like, I don't even want to call it a party. It's like a lifestyle at this point. It's a brand on its own. You're also a dad.
Yeah, right? Family man.
Family man.
See, okay. I like how you followed up with that. See how after like meeting the OVO family and everything, my kids came into London. So I had to go visit, and I'm there, like literally
you're just dad.
Moments after just turning up and everything, walking in the park, holding my son. My daughter is holding my hair. She's sitting on my shoulder.
Diapers.
You feel me? Not even diapers, because now they're bigger than that. But it's just like, that's that humbling moment to be like, this is real life. Like, bro, this is real life.
I've had one of those.
There's one that won a Grammy Award, and I think they had an interview the next day, and she's like, what are you doing next? Like, yeah, man, my mom said I should go do the dishes, man.
Yeah.
That's real life.
That's real life. Like, you know, my daughter is like trying to look for how she can like do something. You know what I mean? Like, and I'm just looking like, moments ago I was DJ Obi. You know, a few hours ago I was DJ. Now just, you know, I'm pushing trash down to compress it to like be able to take the trash out, you know.
No matter how late you come back.
No worries.
I always tell people, I'm like, no matter how late I come home from DJ, I know Marley's gonna be up at 7 a.m. It's just gonna be like, hey girl,
get to it.
Runs. Let's go.
Let's go quickly.
So my question about that was, how do you balance fatherhood and DJing?
I show up as much as I can. I show up like I literally have to plan my schedule properly so that I can be able to show up, you know, and sometimes even leave space so that I am able to show up. You feel me? That type of thing, like, it's just showing up and, you know, and providing. And as the kids grow older, they begin to appreciate, you know,
times that you're there,
you know, type shit. And as they grow older, hopefully, like, Dad is able to get this plane that we've been talking about so that they can fly everywhere with me and like do summers with me, you feel me, and enjoy, you know, being around me. Exactly, you know, while still even balancing school and all of that. You know, it's maybe something to look forward to, doing well in school so that you can go on summers with Dad and stuff like that. But it's really just working hard to show up. Even, you know it as a mom. It's like literally that's what you do every day. You wake up and you show up for your kids as much as you can. Moms more than dads, you know, in my situation, but like that's how I'm able to juggle it. Like there's nothing like my entire team knows it. They respect it. You have to have
the right partner.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. You know, there's my team respects it. Like I have to, if I have to do something for my kids, I'll let you know straight up I have to do it. And even if I have to cancel, I might have to cancel and refund. But
that's fair.
If it's sure enough for my kids, that's how I balance it out. I make sure I show up. You know, we're not trying to, you know, do iPad babies, but I'm a traveling father. So every now and then they have to FaceTime. We have to FaceTime, you know, if they're not with their moms or anything like that, they have to have their own iPads to be able to call Dad or receive the calls and stuff like that, or the nanny, or, you know, it's just balancing out good communication, which I'm working on my hardest, but showing up physically and being present, that's what I do.
Amazing. We're almost wrapping up, but I don't want to not talk about your latest track, PATEK with Timaya. How did that collaboration? That's one of the
COVID babies, because that song is actually from COVID.
It's that old?
Yeah, we didn't put it out. I just dropped it. But it's timeless. Okay. It's an R&B record.
Congrats on the record.
It's about.
Thank you, man. It's timeless, and you know that is a rare form of Timaya that I wanted to.
Timaya's so slept on.
I wanted to have that side of him, because I feel like nobody and a lot of people look down on that side, and like it's like Timaya and a love song. You feel me? Have you like his catalog? I feel like maybe one or two. You know what I mean? Like you feel me? So we're still pushing it. We're still making it work. But yeah, I love that song a lot.
Okay. So we like to wrap up with stuff called our B-side questions. What is your favorite B-side song?
Summer Madness. Earth, Wind and Fire.
Okay.
I want to say that. I love smoking to that track. Hey, I'm in Canada, man.
Illegal.
Why does everybody, every time the first thing they do when they come to Canada?
The one that I smoked on my way here, now I just the fire.
That's why you're
Canada.
Is it really loud?
It's loud.
I went to Cannabis, one of the popular brands here.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, get some good sativa. Yeah, it was dope.
All right.
Dope.
What is your dream collaboration?
Dream collaboration for music?
Yeah. Who do you want on the next DJ Obi track?
Burna Boy, you want?
Burna Boy.
Yeah, Burna.
See that?
I've been feeling the track is really dead.
I know.
You know how they set it up, just like, I manifested it, but the track is in the.
It's even called Obi's house though.
I manifested. I mean, but no. I would love to, and not even for anything, not for like, just to be able to express our friendship through music. Working together. You feel me? That type of shit. He already shows me a lot of support with what I do as a DJ. It'll be dope to just do it as like
who's the most famous contact on your phone?
I know. Good question.
He's even dropping names
if you say Beyonce, I'm stealing your phone.
No, I do not know Beyonce.
We're FaceTime.
I don't even think I can't say it. I don't think I can.
Off camera.
On camera.
No.
Leave the camera on.
Yeah. But no, see, the thing is, like, you just have to. A lot of people didn't understand something that was happening very early in my career. Right. I was really that random DJ in the corner showing up for these people.
Yeah.
You feel me? They were trying to do their thing, and they needed somebody that would just believe and not even necessarily take any money, because if I'm able to do this thing and elevate to where I need to, at some point I'll be able to pay you even just to come and sit down first. So you understand what I'm saying? So it was really a lot of that networking early in my career, where it was like, oh, we need a DJ for so and church, and you end up showing up, but then that person ends up, or you, for instance, what has always happened for me is like, I'll end up DJing somebody's wedding. Obviously, everybody's going to work hard in life, and before you know it, down the line, that person is now royalty, or that person is now a heavy politician or something. It's like, that's still my guy. Yeah. You feel me? Like, what do you want me to do there? Like, abandon the guy, be like, oh no, because that's just still my guy. You feel me? And anytime he's gonna need a DJ, he's always gonna remember that one guy that showed up for him when he was not that guy. Yeah. You feel me? And he's going to call that place. So that's really what it's been for me, honestly speaking. So I say that to say, like, never look down on anybody, because you're going to, some people, like I said, some people are going to come and waste your time, but it's worth your time. What they don't know is that eventually they'll be worth your time, because when they elevate, you elevate.
Fair.
You feel me? So
to wrap it up, DJ Obi has Beyonce's number.
I do.
So if you ever see him, steal his phone.
I don't steal my phone. I beg. But no, I don't.
Obi, thank you so much for being here today. Every time I ever call, you always answer. I have to call you like 15 times, but you still answer. But I appreciate it, because you ain't never changed. That's my guy for life. I just want to say, here at the B-side, we like to give people their flowers while they're here. So I wanted to give you your flowers and tell you as a friend that I am so happy for all the things that you're accomplishing. Like 20 years is very inspiring. Thank you. And I know that there's many more to come.
This is dope. This is dope. Thank you.
So
because
thank
like
you
I'm
so
saying,
much. Yeah.
This is really my guy. You feel me? Like outside of this podcast, this is really my friend. So this means a lot coming from you. Thank you.
He's one of the people who like first believed in me and actually told me I was a dope DJ. So I appreciate that. That's cool. Yeah.
Happy to this boy. Happy to these blessings.
Well, thank you guys so much, man. It's been fun. It's always good to have these moments where you can come back and have the conversations and catch up, honestly. So it's dope.
Where can the people find you? Online.
And I'm touring right now. Obi's House is touring everywhere. So check the socials, DJ Obi on deck, or Obi's House, obis.house on Instagram. Check the dates. Coming to the city.
Favorite city you've played so far?
Toronto.
New York. ATL was lit. There's a lot. London has a special place.
Just going to name all of them.
London has a special place in my heart. You feel me?
People always say this place has a special place in my heart. I've been there
Because London is one of those moments that let me know that Obi's house is elevating.
My friend went to Obi's house in London and she sent me a message. She's like, "Oh, you gotta go. It was amazing." I don't know if you might remember her, but she said she came up to you and was talking to you.
In Toronto tonight's show will be like your biggest venue in Toronto so far.
Yes.
Yeah.
So congrats.
We were talking about that in the car. Yes.
Congratulations.
It will be. We had to and this is our first time back in Toronto in 2 years. Yeah, because the other venue was kind of smaller and we just didn't want to keep, capping ourselves.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm looking forward to tonight. It's sold out right now. It's crazy.
Congrats.
Thank you.
What's one song you won't play at the wedding? That's one thing I did.
One song what?
You won't play at the wedding.
At a wedding?
Yeah. Because you've been doing a lot of weddings. What song you refuse to play?
I know this song actually because I've heard some DJs playing and I'm like, that's a hell no for me. Shit, I can't remember it right now, but it's like a very popular song that has to do with like breakup, but it sounds...
Why would you play that at a wedding?
Yeah, but because the core, I'm trying to remember, the chorus sounds like a love song, but it's really a breakup song. And then some people mistake, like you need to listen to R&B lyrics sometimes, right? Before you play some weddings, because some of these R&B songs are talking about cheating.
Yeah.
And someone's just like, let me play.
It's like,
it's like, I love you, but you're with her. It's like, bro, what are you doing?
Donald Jones. Even like a woman's worth. People think a woman's worth because it's love and basketball. They think that's a love song. They're like, no.
There's so many. I'm trying to remember the song, man. But even just some hip hop tracks with like, just like cheating factor, but it's just off of the tone and the melody of the track. It's giving R&B a love song. But when you now like pause to listen, it's like, yeah, don't play this at a wedding. I'm damn there like wishing them bad luck. Exactly.
Facts.
Well, I'm looking forward to working with you tonight, my brother.
Bless. We'll turn up, man.
I'll be there with my whistle on stage.
Everybody come with great energy. That's what it's about.
All right, guys. This is another episode of the B-Side. Thank you for tuning in. And thank you so much to our special guest, DJ Obi. Peace.